Hello everybody and welcome to the One Accord server, and today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on how to get onto our server and get to our new big build Jericho. So first, how do you get in? You need to get to our server. Here's our IP address, oneaccordtheguild.mcpro.io. That'll take you to us. If you are on Java Edition, if you are on Bedrock, then you'll need to have the additional port address, which you could get all of this on our Discord in the Minecraft channels. Now, here is the server, and I am here at Jericho, and I'll show you how you can find it and tour it. Right now, it's one of our more remote locations, but that is okay. We made some quick ways to get there. So, as you probably know, you can always type /spawn, and that should take you to spawn. This is where you start off. It's kind of like a little church, sanctuary, meeting hall place. And then we come out here. We have our to-do list. And you just swing a right. Come over here, and here's our active to-do list of our main projects, which right now is Jericho. And as the sign says, step right up to help build Jericho. And then it'll port you to our build. And a little bit about Jericho itself. It was massive. So these are just the retaining walls, a lower level retaining wall, and it's taller than most people. And then on top of that was a higher level brick wall. And then you have the interior walls. So you had the outermost wall, and then there's an innermost wall. And in between the two is the city. And you're noticing right now that we're missing city on part of this. And this is what we need everybody help do. We need everybody's help to build the inner city and then the inner wall city. We have maybe a little bit more than half of the outer wall city built. So you can see here, this is literally a 1-to-1 scale of Jericho. As you can see, we have a little grid there where we drew it sketch by sketch according to the archaeological maps that we have, and then we're just drawing in the town from there. And we have built Rahab's house even. Remarkably, there's a portion of the north wall that was not destroyed. Archaeology confirmed it, just as the Bible said. And so this is Rahab's house, and you can see here where the window is up against the wall, and this is how she was able to let the spies exit. So we're trying to include all the details we know from history, from the Bible, to recreate this event. We want everybody to really feel what was it like to march around Jericho and knock down those walls. And to give you another idea of what we're going to do, we're actually going to have the walls come down. After we build Jericho, we're going to have two versions of the city. One will be with the walls up, and one will be with the walls down. Get the night splash. So underneath the city is a gigantic cavern. We'll have both versions of the city mapped out, stored, and then we'll use command blocks to switch out the broken city for the fixed city. And over on the east side, we have the Jordan River, which the Israelites will cross. And same thing, we're going to make it so that the river will go away and will dry up, and the Israelites will be able to cross over the Jordan here. And actually, these dimensions, the width, that's probably pretty accurate to how it was for the Israelites when they crossed, because the Jordan River was overflowing. It was way over its banks. So we're going to dry that up. We're going to have the Israelites move from their camp here to march over the Jordan, march towards Jericho. We probably won't circle the city 7 times. They'll make for a unnecessarily long video, but we will give people that experience of marching over, approaching Jericho, seeing from afar those gigantic walls in the city, and just staring at you reaching up to heaven and thinking of, what does this spiritually even mean for us today? And little trick on how to build. How are we building it so efficiently? I mean, we've been building for a year, but how are we building these structures, making them look textured and the way they are? The answer is, first, we start off with building by laying down an outline like you see here with the red wool. And once we have the red wool in place, we then can raise the wool up to the height we'll want for the city or for that building. And then using world edit, we can just quickly mark, our ins and out of the position. And with one press of the button, I can convert the red wool to sand, and I can convert the blue wool. I missed some of it. Position 1, position 2. Can convert the blue wool to a different type of block. And then that's how it looks. So this is really efficient, a great way to get good looking buildings real fast without having to have a gazillion different blocks in your inventory. So everybody will be able to go through. If construction's your thing, we'll have some people that are mapping out the outlines. And then we'll have other people that will go through and finish the buildings, some that can do interiors. We need windows, we need roofs put on, and we've in fact started a lot of buildings and they're still incomplete just because it takes so much time to detail them. So look at this building here. It has some windows, but it seems to be missing its other windows, missing a door here. Plenty for everybody to do. And then we have the whole inside of the town to build. There needs to be a giant palace. There needs to be a giant temple. And then you have some of the rich people homes here. And we in fact have this tower. This is one of the oldest structures in Jericho. You can actually see it and visit it and see that ancient tower. And we've recreated it here. So look forward to seeing you on Super Build Sunday. That will be February 12th at 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in America. So thank you for being here. We will see you soon.